What's up, everybody? This is Reverend Guns, and today we're going to be cleaning a Rock Island Model 200. It is a 38 special revolver. So the first thing we're going to do is a safety check. And right here behind the cylinder, you're going to see a switch. It goes back. And when you go back, you can push the cylinder out. And it only goes one way. Okay? And now you want to look down in the cylinder here and make sure nothing's loaded. Okay, see that's clear. You can also look down in the barrel there if you want and see there's nothing in there as well. So now we know it's safe. We'll go ahead and start cleaning it. There isn't much to take apart on this, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and just spray it down and make sure it gets a nice good coat. There we go. Make sure you spray everything you can. Okay, so while that's soaking for a moment, let me go ahead and explain what I've got sitting here. So I have a soft bristle brush. It has a detail end on it. It comes in handy for the small little areas. I have a hard bristle brush. This is good for real stubborn carbon. I'm using a 357 barrel brush. That's the size you want to use for the 38 special. Gun cleaner. That's all in preference and opinion, and the debate can go all day. So I suggest you try different cleaners and see what you like best. I've got a .375 Jag. If you've watched my previous videos, I used to use a slotted cleaning rod. I've switched to Jags. I love these a whole lot more. They're a lot easier to use, so I will show you how to use those when we get to it. I've got a 1911 bushing wrench. We've got a punch. We've got a screwdriver, which those tools we're not going to use for this gun. I've got some gun oil. I've got a rag that I use just for gun oil. I've got some patches, and Q-tips will come in handy for this particular gun. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the cylinder, and what I like to do myself is I'll use the barrel brush because it's the same size, right? So you come in from the back side, and you can kind of get a little scrub in on each cylinder. Okay, and you also want to do the barrel. Now, normally I tell you not to go in through the muzzle end, but with Revolver, it's impossible to get your brush in that way. So the thing is you want to be extremely careful going in, and that you do not hit the end of this with your handle here. So make sure your rod is long enough to go all the way through and not hit your handle against the end of the muzzle there. And we'll just go in a few times, and if it feels gritty, keep doing it until you don't feel nothing no more. It'll get nice and smooth. And when you're done with that, we can go ahead and basically do the rest of the pistol. You want to get the rod real good. That's basically one of the few functioning parts on here, so we want to make sure we get that clean. just go around everywhere you can and push out the rod here and get the rod on the inside. It gets dirty in there. We don't want nothing to jam it up or keep it from rotating. Got that real good. Get a little crevice where the cylinder rod goes in. Make sure there's nothing in there. And you can just kind of go around and get everything. And close that for a moment so we can get underneath it. Get the trigger and guard. Get inside the hammer if you'd like. Get the sights and the barrel. Alright, we also want to make sure we get around the inside of the barrel here. Get the back plate as well. Once you feel you've got everything scrubbed down, now we'll move on to the jag. So I'm going to use this to clean the cylinders and the barrel. Make it a nice, easy thing. So you can see it's got a little tip on here. You're going to put that square in the center of the cloth and you'll stick it in and shove it through. Alright, so I think I grabbed the wrong size jag here. This one is the 9mm. Alright, let's try it again. Grab you a patch. And feed it through. Push it through until it pops out. That looks pretty clean. I'm going to do one for each one. Yeehaw! Look at that sucker fly. Anybody keeping track of how many cylinders I did? I think I'm on number 5. I think. I'm going to say I'm on number 5. 5. And last one. 6. Alright, we're also going to do one for the barrel. The barrel's the actual dirty part. So we want to do it as many times as necessary to, you know what, I'm going to go a hair smaller with this thing. Because that's quite the tight fit. Which is what we want. We want a tight fit because it gives it a nice wipe down. But there we go. See that black on there? That's what we're trying to get rid of. Cylinders weren't really dirty, so not too worried about that. But I will work on the barrel real good, just to make sure. There's a little less on there. Do it again. There, that looks real good. So we'll leave it like that. So yeah, that's how you use a jag. I ended up using the 338 or 8mm jag for this. So now we can go through, now that we've got all the cylinder and barrel clean, go ahead and wipe everything off. Make sure everything we just cleaned is removed. Cylinder real well. Just wipe off everything. I'm going to use a Q-tip there because it's kind of a tight spot for my finger to get into. But I like to make sure everything's clean. And remove any solvent that's left. Yeah, that wasn't even that dirty. Alright, time for some lube. Let's grab our oil here, throw some on our cloth, And there isn't much to oil on a revolver. You can oil the hammer if you'd like. I guess I could. I'm gonna just to make sure it's got some oil in there. And we want to make sure we do the cylinder rod. I like to make sure there's lube on there, because this is what it rotates on. We don't want that to stick up for any reason. And just kind of rub it in a little bit. It'll work itself in. And oh, look at that spin. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and give it one final wipe off. Grab a clean rag here, and we'll wipe off any excess crud, oil, cleaner. Take this opportunity to polish it up and make it shine. Awesome. This looks pretty good. Oh, there you have it. We have just taken apart, cleaned, and lubed a Rock Island Model 200. It's the 38 Special. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I also offer the online course to get your Texas license to carry a handgun. It's the 4-hour class broken down into segments and saves your progress so you can do it at your own pace. After completing the course, you will be able to print your certificate. Then, it'll help you locate an instructor close to you, no matter where you are in Texas, so you can complete the shooting portion of the course. This is all certified by the Texas Department of Public Safety. Check it out at reverendguns.com. If you have any questions or comments, please add them below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more firearms education.